Hi, this is Utkarsh Bhargav. Welcome to another amazing episode of Daily Market Analysis at Roaring Bulls. Now, today, just before the expiry, the traders decided to actually book their profits. Nifty ऊपर के ऊपर जाता ही जा रहा था. Another all-time high every single day from past few trading sessions. But today, the traders actually decided to book some profits. Now, we discussed this in yesterday's analysis video that 15,800 के आसपास एक्सपायरी दिख सकती है because there are a lot of call option being written on 16,000 level. Earlier they were being written on 16,200 level, but right now Bank Nifty is also looking pretty weak as of now. We see today Bank Nifty has been underperforming for a lot of time now, and in fact today with the news from China asking their industries to reduce dependency on imports, the metal sector actually fell for the day. It fell a lot today, and if you look at SAIL or Tata Steel or JSW Steel, all the heavyweight metal stocks had a great fall today. So that was something today. Other than that, Adani has been in news for a while now, and it's all going complete Adani madness is going on all over, and Adani stocks are still facing the impact of the recent controversy that we can see clearly. Adani Ports was actually down by 7.2% for the day, and back to back Adani Ports have been facing the impact of Adani stock, Adani Group has been facing the impact of the controversy that has recently came up. उसके अलावा अगर हम देखेंगे तो fertilizer stocks actually did pretty well for the day, and there was a midday report that government is planning to actually approve another subsidy of 14,775 crores on the phosphorus and the potassium based fertilizers. ये न्यूज़ के बाद fertilizer stocks में काफ़ी अच्छी खासी तेज़ी देखने को मिली आज in the midday, after the midday news. And other than that, FMCG stocks were on fire. Well, the best performing stock was Tata Consumer. That was top gainer for the Nifty 50 index, but we did manage to build good position in Nestle India today, and Nestle India actually came into our customer scanner right at the time where it was about to break its the first pivot resistance, and we built that position in Nestle India, and it flew away from there, giving us large profits for the day. मैं आपको अभी चार्ट्स पे दिखाऊंगा नेस्ले इंडिया ने आज किस तरीके से अच्छे खासे प्रॉफिट्स दिए. इट वाज एन अमेजिंग डे इन एफएमसीजी सेक्टर टुडे. इन जनरल there were a lot of stocks that came into the scanner, but there was not enough movement for the day. There was not sufficient movement for the day, so a lot of the stocks that came into the scanner actually did not came to our buy level. So there was not much of activity in equity today as well. Usually हमारी equity के अंदर काफ़ी activities day to day base पे हो जाती हैं. Yesterday we did hit 7 out of 8 targets in our equity segment because of our customer scanners, and today आज नहीं हो पाया because आज in general अगर आप जाके देखेंगे there was just one sector that was performing well for the day, that was Nifty FMCG, and other than that, yeah, fertilizers were doing good, but again there was not very huge movement after first few hours of movement. There was not very huge movement in any of the sectors, so that was one thing to see. And global crude oil prices have touched 2-year high. Now, watch for ONGC and other petrochemical stocks. That's what I can say. और upside movement अभी देखने मिल सकता है. The petrol prices are flying high. So the fuel prices are flying high basically, so that those stocks can be seen. Okay, so we discussed this yesterday as well that definitely Nifty is showing some weakness around the 15,800 zone. 15,900 भी टेस्ट हुआ था कल, बट उसके बाद अब आज वीकनेस आ गई है. इनफैक्ट 15,750 जाके टेस्ट हुआ है आज. सो what I can sense from here is that Nifty can give us a close anywhere between 15,750 or 700, maybe 750 to 15,850 or 900. That's what I can see, considering there would be no more surprises on expiry day that usually sometimes happen. So fireworks भी हो सकते हैं, but अगर नहीं हुए तो the usual expiry should be anywhere between 15,750 to 15,850 or 900. So that's what I can see. Now, US Fed meeting is in focus, and it's not just our markets that are correcting a little bit before the Fed meeting announcements come tomorrow. Globally, if you will see, a lot of markets are correcting ahead of the Fed meeting, and we'll have to wait till tomorrow itself. What can be the what will be the what will be the outcome of the Fed meeting and how the markets will react to it. So that is something that we have to wait and watch for tomorrow, after tomorrow's trading session. So till then, what we'll do is we'll discuss and analyze that everything that happened into the markets today and what is the expectation for the markets for tomorrow's expiry day trade session. And I'm going to explain all the levels, all the important levels that you should mark on your charts. These levels are basically your strong historical and historical resistance, historical support levels that are there to help you to understand the market's behavior. अभी हम जब चार्ट्स पे जाके देखेंगे तो आपको ये समझ में आएगा कि लेवल्स कितना अच्छे से रिस्पेक्ट होते हैं, और जब ये लेवल्स रिस्पेक्ट होते हैं तो आपके लिए ट्रेडिंग करना कंपैरेटिवली आसान हो जाता है. एंड जस्ट इन केस इफ यू डोंट नो, historical levels and historical resistance supports are not just for Nifty or Bank Nifty. You can actually mark these levels in any of your favorite stocks that you like to trade into, and it is actually mandatory to do that. बिकॉज अगर आप ये लेवल्स नहीं मार्क करेंगे तो आप प्राइस एक्शन स्टडी कैसे करेंगे, आप प्राइस एक्शन फॉलो कैसे करेंगे. सो यू नीड टू नो वेयर द सप्लाई जोन इज, वेयर द डिमांड जोन इज, एंड दैट इज हाउ यू विल टेक गुड ट्रेड्स इवन इन इक्विटी. सो ये सारी चीजें सीखने के लिए मेरी आपसे सिंपल रिक्वेस्ट हमेशा रहती है, फील फ्री टू बिकम अ पार्ट ऑफ द मिलेनियर ट्रेडर क्लब. इट्स एन अमेजिंग प्लेस फॉर एवरी सिंगल ट्रेडर आउट देयर हु इज विलिंग टू लर्न एंड देन अर्न. बिकॉज आपको ये समझना होगा कि निफ्टी, बैंक निफ्टी, इन दोनों के अंदर ही एज एन ऑप्शन बायर there are just 30% of the days when you can trade. As an option seller, you have 70% of the days. But as an option seller, if you have that kind of capital, if you are in the markets with 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 25 lakh, 50 lakh rupees, then you should definitely go ahead and try some option selling. And I would even recommend you to go out there and try, attend some good option selling courses by a few of the most amazing mentors out there who are there teaching about option selling. Okay, so but if you are someone who is in the market with small capital and you have the urge to trade, if you cannot control your urge to trade, I would highly recommend you that learn first, because option buying दिखता आसान है, लगता आसान है, होता मुश्किल है. ओके, अगर आप ये रियलाइज कर लेंगे तो आपके लिए ट्रेडिंग में पैसे बनाना ही नहीं, पैसे प्रोटेक्ट करना भी आसान हो जाएगा. क्योंकि I believe 90% of the people who are watching this video have lost a lot of capital into the markets. Initial phase सबका वैसे ही होता है, बट कुछ लोगों का ये फेज हमेशा चलता रहता है और लोग पैसा खोते जाते हैं और कुछ लोग बाहर हो जाते हैं. But there are then some people, 10 out of 90 people are there who actually spend their money first on learning and then they try to earn with experience. That is how you win into the market. So I would recommend you to, if you are trading into the markets with smaller capital, first I'd recommend you that डोंट जस्ट लुक फॉर निफ्टी और बैंक निफ्टी. इंडेक्सेस के पीछे भागना छोड़ दो. इंडेक्स जब मौका देगा तो आपको पता चल जाएगा, जब ट्रेंडिंग होगा तो आपको पता चल जाएगा. आप लेवल्स के बेस पे ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट में इंडेक्स के अंदर ट्रेड ले सकते हैं, बट 70% of the days जब इंडेक्स ट्रेंडिंग नहीं है तब क्या, then equity is there. You should have your own strategies to trade into equity and you can make good money, my friend. And one simple stock a day, for example, we had Nestle today and it gave us huge returns. Even in the morning, if you'll see Jubilant Foodworks, it gave huge returns. So one single stock a day can give you good money, and you can just trade for 15 or 20 minutes and get out of the whole trading zone and do your work for whole day long. So that is how you can actually make money in the markets. Okay, so stop your dependency on just the indexes. निफ्टी और बैंक निफ्टी पे पूरी तरह डिपेंड होना बंद करिए अगर आप कम कैपिटल के साथ ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, और इक्विटी पे फोकस करना चालू करिए. कैसे कर सकते हैं? I'll just want you to become a part of the Millionaire Trader Club and actually start trading with the mentors, me and other mentors from the Roaring Bulls community, and with the fellow members. So enough of the business promotion now. Let's just move ahead and get going with the analysis of today's market and what are the expectations for tomorrow. So this is Utkarsh Bhargav. You're watching Roaring Bulls, the stock market show. Okay, so as I can see, there were 12 advances and 38 declines in the Nifty 50 index. Let me just quickly check the top gainers and losers for the day. So if we can clearly see, the gaining sector were actually Nifty FMCG and Nifty IT. Nifty IT भी पूरे दिन भर तक कोई बहुत खास परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा था. लास्ट के कुछ मूवमेंट्स में अगर आप देखेंगे तो Nifty IT came into this particular zone of gaining sectors. Otherwise Nifty IT was also down in red. Nifty FMCG was totally trading in green throughout the day, so that was something to see. And if you look at losers, Nifty Metal, as I said, it was the biggest loser for the day, and Nifty Metal was followed by Nifty Reality and Nifty Media, followed by Nifty PSU Bank. Okay, so Nifty Auto was also down today, but the top most losing sector was definitely Nifty Metal, that was down by 2.9% for the day. Now let's quickly, before looking at Nifty and Bank Nifty, both of these charts are right here, parallel to side by side to each other. Let's just look at two of the important stocks that we actually traded in today. Let's just look at let me open up. Yes, okay, here it is. Can you see Nestle over here? Can you see how beautifully we were able to capture this whole move in Nestle? हमारा buying level कहाँ था? हमारा buying level बहुत clearly आपको green zone जो दिख रहा है, that is basically our target and buy level, and this red zone was a stop loss. So we clearly made our entry at this position. It was very evident that our entry is at this position, and after that, just look at the move that we got इन द नेक्स्ट 15 मिनट्स. यहाँ से यहाँ तक का मूव, हमारा टारगेट तो बहुत पीछे रह गया, ये मूव इतना बड़ा आया एंड वी वर एबल टू एक्चुअली बुक प्रॉफिट समवेयर हियर इजीली, एंड इट वॉज अ ग्रेट मूव इन नेस्ले. अब आप पूछेंगे कि कैसे फाइंड आउट करते हैं, सो आई वुड टेल यू दैट there are multiple ways to find these things out. Now I personally use custom scanners that we have made in a platform called Streak in ZERODHA, but those scanners are something that we are going to teach very clearly in the Millionaire Trader course, so you can definitely become a part of the Millionaire Trader Club and actually learn a lot about the markets. Okay, now another stock that I would like to bring into notice is Symphony. Symphony के अंदर भी अगर हम देखेंगे, so it was a pretty good day. Our buy value was very clearly marked over this resistance. Can you see? It was marked at 1121 and then there was a good move till 1150. So it was a very good day in Symphony as well. ये दोनों स्टॉक्स बहुत ही अच्छे रहे आज. इसके अलावा और कौन सा स्टॉक था जो हमारे स्कैनर के अंदर आया था? लेट मी क्विकली चेक. आई थिंक स्कैनर के अंदर ये सभी स्टॉक्स आए थे. यस, मदरसन सुमी. सो मदरसन वाज देयर इन आवर कस्टम स्कैनर. कैन यू सी दैट हाउ ब्यूटिफुली वी वर एबल टू कैप्चर दिस गुड मूव इन मदरसुमी? सो आर let me actually turn on the pivot points. Okay, so the pivot points are on. So yeah, so our entry was basically on the breakout of the R3 pivot, and our exit was very clearly marked around the R4 pivot. Can you see on the breakout of R3 pivot there was our entry, here it is, and R4 pivot was our exit. So we clearly captured this move in Motherson as well. So it was a very good day in all these stocks, and if you see, rest of the stocks actually didn't come into our buy level, so we didn't trade into them. So this was a buy level for Deepak Nitrite, but it didn't came into our buy level. Then there was Castrol, M&M. None of them actually came into our buy level when we wanted, where we wanted them to be. So there was a good breakout Castrol के अंदर भी, but उसके बाद resistance face करके historical resistance और R2 दोनों यहाँ पे थे, और यहाँ से resistance face करके started to go down and took support around 50 EMA. So anyways, this also didn't came into our buy level. So this is how overall our day looked like. So we had very good profits in Symphony, in Nestle, and in Motherson Sumi. So these were very good for us today. Okay, and I think most of the other stocks didn't came into our buy level, so we did not trade into them. Okay, other than that, let's look at the option chain for बैंक निफ्टी इंडेक्स फर्स्ट. ओके, सो बैंक निफ्टी को अगर हम देखेंगे, कल की हम बात कर रहे हैं 17th of June एक्सपायरी 35,000. a lot of call options are being written at 35,000 level, so 35,000 can be a good resistance. That's what I can say. अभी 35,000 के आसपास जाके इंडेक्स क्लोज हुआ है. हो सकता है अगर हमको कोई बहुत अच्छा मोमेंटम कल ना दिखे तो 35,000 के नीचे बैंक निफ्टी एक्सपायरी दे. दैट इज वन पॉसिबिलिटी, बिकॉज कैन यू सी देयर इज अ ह्यूज OI बिल्डअप on 35,000 and above. बट जिस कंपैरिजन में OI बिल्डअप कॉल साइड पे है, उस कंपैरिजन में OI बिल्डअप पुट साइड पे नहीं है. सो देयर इज वन पॉसिबल सिनेरियो दैट Bank Nifty can actually give us expiry below 35,000. That's what I can see. But markets being markets, कुछ भी हो सकता है. We are looking at the option chain just to make sure that we understand the support and the resistance levels right on the basis of option chain. So this is a good support as of now. That's what I can see, 34,500, and a huge resistance. I'll say 35,000 is a huge resistance, but still all the levels above 35,000 are actually pretty good in terms of resistance. So that's what I can see from here. Let's go back and look at the charts of Nifty Bank. Okay, so here are the charts of Nifty Bank. Let's see how does Nifty Bank look like for the day. Nifty Bank has been underperforming for a long time now. Can you see that? Let me actually remove the EMAs. Sorry, let me actually remove the pivots from here. So pivots have been removed, and yeah, so now the charts are much more clear. These are just our institutional resistance and institutional support zones that we are talking about. And can you see that Bank Nifty has been underperforming for a long time now? So यहाँ पे resistance face करके, फिर यहाँ पे resistance face करके, again this whole trend line is depicting a clear momentum where Bank Nifty is facing resistance. So again, this is a possibility that this can actually continue in future as well. So do not ignore this particular trend that Bank Nifty is following. यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है very clearly a downtrend is being followed in Bank Nifty. Now Bank Nifty has to actually break out above this level to give us a good move upwards. कल हो सकता है ब्रेकआउट दे दे. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि ब्रेकआउट पॉसिबल नहीं है, ब्रेकआउट हो सकता है, बट वी हैव टू वॉच फॉर इट. ओके, नाउ बैंक निफ्टी हैज गिवन अ क्लोज अराउंड गुड इंस्टीट्यूशनल सपोर्ट जोन. कैन यू सी दैट आई हैव मार्क्ड दिस मल्टीपल टाइम्स ओवर हियर कि 34,929 से लेके 35,100 के आसपास का जो लेवल है वो एक अच्छा इंपॉर्टेंट इंस्टीट्यूशनल सपोर्ट है. कैन यू सी दैट? Multiple times index has been facing good support in this zone. तो अभी आपको bearish तब तक नहीं होना है जब तक कि 34,929 break नहीं हो जाता. So this is your support 1 for tomorrow, and your major support will come at 34,529. ठीक है, this is going to be your support 2. Okay, resistance की बात कर लेते हैं. Again, this is a good resistance. Actually this whole zone is a good resistance. Can you see multiple times resistance in the same zone? So this whole zone is a good resistance. Mark this resistance on your chart. इसके पहले bullish नहीं होना है, and bullish आपको कहां तक होना है, यहां तक तो आप clearly हो सकते हैं. मान लीजिए आपका 35,371 का resistance breakout होता है, then you can go actually bullish till 35,579. that's what I can say as of now. तो ये आपके लेवल्स हो गए बैंक निफ्टी इंडेक्स के लिए. अभी निफ्टी की भी बात कर लेते हैं, सो दैट वील हैव मच मोर क्लैरिटी अबाउट ट्रेडिंग लेवल्स फॉर निफ्टी टुमारो. ओके, सो हियर इट इज. निफ्टी अभी देख लेते हैं हम. Now there we have Nifty. Can you see actually Nifty gave us another high today. 15,900, yesterday 15,901 was tested yesterday. Here it was another high. And what happened today? Let's just come to this particular day. So yes, this is 16th of June right now. Okay, now yeah, okay, so कल का जो दिन था वो कहीं ना कहीं एक अच्छा खासा हाई था. मल्टीपल टाइम्स कल 15,900 पे रेजिस्टेंस था, और आज एक बार निफ्टी ने कोशिश करी ऊपर जाने की, बट अगेन एट अराउंड समवेयर अराउंड यस्टरडेज क्लोजिंग लेवल निफ्टी फेस्ड गुड रेजिस्टेंस. ठीक है, इसीलिए प्रीवियस डे के क्लोजिंग और ओपनिंग लेवल्स इंपॉर्टेंट रहते हैं. ठीक है, दोज आर ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल्स. सो टुडे निफ्टी फेस्ड रेजिस्टेंस अराउंड द सेम लेवल, एंड वहां से अगर आप देखेंगे तो इट वाज अ कंप्लीट reversal for Nifty, and it started to go down and took support where is the important question. Can you see that 15,767 is a very clearly marked level on our charts. It took support right at 15,767 multiple times throughout the day and gave us a close right around that level. So ये इंपॉर्टेंस होती है लेवल्स की. ठीक है, अगर आप बेयरिश होना चाहते थे निफ्टी के अंदर तो आप यहाँ पे 15,835 का जो सपोर्ट था वो ब्रेक डाउन हुआ. पॉइंट नंबर 1, आपको एरिया ऑफ कॉन्फ्लुएंस ढूंढना है. एरिया ऑफ कॉन्फ्लुएंस कैसे ढूंढेंगे? मल्टीपल कंफर्मेशन कहां मिल रहे हैं? मल्टीपल कंफर्मेशन मुझे मिल रहे हैं यहां पे मेरे डे का लो ब्रेक हो रहा है. ठीक है, डे लो ब्रेक हो रहा है. पॉइंट नंबर 1. पॉइंट नंबर 2, 15,835 का सपोर्ट ब्रेक हो रहा है. पॉइंट नंबर 2. एंड पॉइंट नंबर 3 इज दैट 200 EMA की येलो लाइन दिख रही है आपको, ये 200 EMA भी ब्रेक डाउन हो रहा है. सो दीज आर 3 confirmations that Nifty has given कि यहाँ से next support तक के लिए bearish हुआ जा सकता है. Okay, so that is the importance of levels. That's why we make these videos every single day for you, so that you can actually analyze and understand the behavior of the markets in these levels. मैं थोड़ा सा और पीछे करके आपको दिखाता हूँ तो आपको और clearly समझ में आएगा how beautifully these levels are actually respected. Now can you see it very clearly? Every single level is being respected. For example, on 11th of June, the whole trading was between the levels. Okay, on the next day there was a huge fall in the beginning, and then the fall was quickly recovered, right, taking the support right exactly at the 15,600 level, and then it went back up and took support at the next support and went back up. So every time a level is respected. आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी कहाँ रहती है? या तो लेवल के ब्रेक डाउन पे आप ट्रेड कर लें, या आप लेवल के ब्रेक आउट पे ट्रेड कर लें. ठीक है, इसके बीच में अगर आप कहीं ट्रेड प्लान करने जाएंगे तो आपको थोड़ी सी मुश्किल हो सकती है, क्योंकि आपके लिए डिसाइड करना टफ हो जाएगा कि यहां से मार्केट कहां जाएगा. ठीक है, अच्छा, डिसाइड करना टफ हो जाएगा वो तो ठीक है, आप स्टॉप लॉस कितना वाइड रखेंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट मी एक्चुअली शो यू. अगर मैं निफ्टी के अंदर आज ट्रेड लेता तो मैं कैसी ट्रेड लेता. लेट मी बिल्ड अ शॉर्ट पोजीशन ओवर हियर. यहां पे अगर मेरा एंट्री बन रहा है, इस पॉइंट पे अगर मेरी एंट्री बन रही है, ठीक है, यहां पे मेरा डे लो ब्रेक हो रहा है, 200 EMA भी ब्रेक हो रहा है, सारे कंफर्मेशंस मुझे मिल रहे हैं, तो अगर मैं इस पॉइंट पे एंट्री कर रहा हूं तो मैं, सिंपल सी बात है, मैं अपने अपर साइड रेजिस्टेंस के ऊपर जो सपोर्ट ब्रेक होकर आया है, जो अब रेजिस्टेंस बन जाएगा, उसके ऊपर अपना स्टॉप लॉस रखूंगा. तो यहां पे मैं अगर अपना स्टॉप लॉस रखता हूं 15,835 के रेजिस्टेंस के ऊपर, और मेरा टारगेट रहेगा 15,769 जो कि मेरा हिस्टोरिकल सपोर्ट है, तो कितना अच्छा 1:2 के आसपास का रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड रेशियो मुझे यहां पे मिल रहा है. 1:2 के आसपास का रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड रेशियो मिल रहा है, और कितना छोटा स्टॉप लॉस है. 22 पॉइंट के स्टॉप लॉस के अगेंस्ट अगर मुझे 46 पॉइंट कैप्चर करने मिल रहे हैं, सो इट्स अ प्रीटी गुड स्टॉप लॉस. ओके, तो लॉजिक है यहां पे एंट्री करने का. ज्यादातर लोग क्या करते हैं, बिना लॉजिक के एंट्री करते हैं. दे प्लान देयर ट्रेड इलॉजिकली. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दे माइट प्लान देयर ट्रेड एट दिस लेवल. ओके, दे माइट प्लान देयर ट्रेड एट दिस लेवल लुकिंग एट दिस बेरिश कैंडल. एंट्री कर ली, अब क्या, मार्केट रिवर्स कर गया, डर के अपना स्टॉप लॉस दे दिया कि चलो ठीक है, खत्म खत्म खत्म. उसमें भी लॉजिक नहीं लगाएंगे कि स्टॉप लॉस कहां रखना चाहिए. आई थिंक ये नहीं सोचेंगे कि आई थिंक आई शुड कीप माई स्टॉप लॉस राइट अबव दिस द ओपन ऑफ दिस कैंडल. नो, दे विल जस्ट गेट इनटू द फियर एंड tell me if this happens to you. Go in the comments below and tell me if this happens to you. What they'll do is, looking at this bearish candle, they'll enter here and then they'll just exit looking at this green candle, thinking कि यहां से तो मार्केट वापस रिवर्स करने वाला है. Now there is no logic behind it. पहली बात तो आपकी एंट्री गलत है, क्योंकि यहां पे there is not a huge confirmation over here. I said कि you need area of confluence, you need AOC where you can take your entry or exit. Okay, sorry, entry. So दिस वॉज द एरिया ऑफ कॉन्फ्लुएंस, दिस पर्टिकुलर जोन जब यहां पे ब्रेक होता है. बट उसके बाद अगर आपने यहां पे भी एंटर किया है तो लॉजिक होना चाहिए आपके स्टॉप लॉस के पीछे, और स्टॉप लॉस शुड बी अबव 200 EMA. दैट्स अ मोर लॉजिकल स्टॉप लॉस, बिकॉज 200 EMA is going to act as a resistance from here onwards, right? So your stop loss should be above that. But again, like most of the people actually want to just trade in the markets to lose capital. That's what I can say. They don't want to learn, they don't want to understand how to trade. So like nothing can be done about it. So कल के लिए ट्रेडिंग लेवल्स की अगर हम बात कर लें निफ्टी के, सो अगेन यू नो, लुकिंग एट द ऑप्शन चेन, वी जस्ट लुक्ड एट द ऑप्शन चेन. There's a good support standing at 15,734 and 720 zone. ठीक है, तो आप इस सपोर्ट को इग्नोर ना करें. And then there is a good resistance standing at 15,880, 15,900 लेवल. बीच में एक इंपॉर्टेंट रेजिस्टेंस ये 15,835 का भी है. ठीक है, सो दिस इज R2, दिस इज R1 एंड दिस इज अ सपोर्ट 1. नाउ व्हाट आई फील इज दैट टुमारो इज गोइंग टू बी अ sort of a day of consolidation, and the trading range is this for Nifty for tomorrow. अगर कोई ड्रास्टिक मूव मार्केट्स में नहीं आता है तो ये हो सकता है. ओके, सो दैट इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी. अगेन, stock market is a game of calculated probabilities. Okay, stock market is not gambling, it's a game of calculated probabilities. You have to maintain your probability of winning by taking calculated risks. Okay, that's what I can say very clearly. So I hope you must have actually understood what we did analyze in this video. And अगर आपको ये पसंद आया हो, so I would request you to leave a thumbs up, and maybe अगर आपके कोई comments हैं, suggestions हैं, you can just go down in the comments below and drop a comment. Me or my support team would love to reply to you and help you in whatever way possible. So again, the objective of Roaring Bulls is to build an empowered community of traders who are there to learn and then earn. Okay, ज़्यादा बातों में ना आए लोगों की, इस तरीके की बातें कि आप बिल्कुल पहले दिन से ही ट्रेडिंग चालू करके फुल टाइम इनकम कमा सकते हैं और अपना जॉब छोड़ दीजिए, बिजनेस बंद कर दीजिए. नो, दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन. ट्रेडिंग इज just as demanding as any other job or any other business. It takes time, patience and money as well. Okay, so आपको सीख के ट्रेड करना ज़्यादा फायदेमंद होगा बजाय इसके कि आप मार्केट में गैम्बलिंग करने उतर आए. ओके, सो एनीवेज, इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ पार्ट ऑफ द TMT club, the Millionaire Trader Club, the link is in the description below. Definitely check it out, and I hope you like the whole experience of the TMT Club. The whole course is amazing. It's a 3-month course, and you can attend the same masterclass live multiple times throughout those 3 months. So it's a whole together another experience, and to trade with another members, it's a great experience. So everyone is there to help each other out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Roaring Bulls, because and the bell notification icon. How can I forget that? So it's very important that you press the bell notification icon so that you can actually receive every single video that we post for you, because these videos are for your knowledge, for your betterment. Okay, anyways, thank you for listening to me. This is Utkarsh Bhargav. I hope you are doing well, and I hope that you are getting yourself vaccinated as early as possible and wearing your mask so that you can stay protected from corona and take care of your family members as well. So thank you for listening to me. You are watching Roaring Bulls, the stock market show.